welcome everyone. My name is Flo, and in this 1 hour Pilates you don't need anything but yourself and maybe a mat or a place where you can practice on, which isn't too hard on the body, so maybe a soft mat or maybe a blanket. Okay, let's start just by bringing our feet underneath our hips. So not too wide, not too close, just right underneath your hips. Good. And then soften your knees just a little bit and just take a little gentle softening into the knees, very soft, so that you can feel that you're just letting the shoulders relax, and then see if you can move your upper body a little bit side to side. So little gentle curtsies. Good. And then start to make a little swinging movement, so the body just goes side to side, making sure the knees are quite soft and the movement is not very big. And just letting the arms hang by the side so they just flop from one side to the other. Good. And from here release and come back to center, and then just move one arm forward and one arm back. So you're just hitting my wardrobe. So again, just letting the movement come very gently and naturally. Arms just hang, swing forward and back, knees are soft. Movement is not very big, just arms swing forward and then back. Good. And then you can make the swings a little bit bigger and see if you can reach your arms all the way up to the top and then let them drop, and then again reach the arms all the way to the top and let them drop, arms to the top and let them drop. That's it. And then other way, lift them up. And again, bend the knees when the arms drop down and bend the knees. And arms reach up. Good. One forward, one back, so you're having a little twist in the body. Good. And the last one, that's it. And then bring the arms back down. Oh, let's come into shoulder roll. So from here, bring your shoulders forward, lift them up to the ears, roll them back, and then down, and bring them forward, lift them up to the ears, roll them back, and down. Try to go into the whole range of motion. So forward, up, roll them back, and down, that's it, and again, forward, and up, roll them back, and down. Let's go the other direction. Draw the shoulders back, kind of arch into your back, so you just want to keep moving just the shoulders and up to your ears, forward, and down. That's it. Relax your head, forward, and down, and again, back, and up, and forward, and down. Last one, roll them back, lift them up, forward and down. Good. Bring your fingertips onto your shoulders, and let's start little circles with your arm. Raise the elbows high up and then roll them down. My shoulders are always crunching here, so I don't know about you, my shoulders are always crunching. Try to make a big circle with your elbows, as if you want to touch them in front of you, and then you want to draw them apart. But bring them on the fingertips on your shoulders. That's it. Good. And then down, and then one more round forward, lifting up high, and let's go the other direction. Squeeze the shoulder back, lift the elbows all the way to the back, and then forward and down. That's it. Try not to strain in your neck. So if it doesn't go very wide, just go into your direction, lifting up and forward and down. And last one, lifting up, and then stay up. And just bring one arm down, and then start to do as if you're, what's this called? Rowing. That's it, rowing through the shoulders. The upper body is moving with you. That's it. If you've got space, you could even extend the arms. You can do it with the arms as if you're swimming. But if you don't have space, you can just keep your fingertips on your elbows. That's it. So whatever's better, you can either do arms forward. Oops, I'm moving my decoration here. And then let's go the other way. So again, you can have fingertips on your shoulders and then move the elbows back as if you're swimming backwards. And again, you can do it with your arms straight if you've got the space at home. That's it. Nice and wide arm strokes. The upper body is moving with you. Knees are soft, so you're not locking into your knees, so keep the knees slightly bent. Let's do another 4, well done. And then bring the hands just next to you with the palms facing backwards. And let's take a breath in, pushing your hands backwards, and exhale. Breathe out through the mouth and lift your arms as high as you like, either in front of you or keeping the arms nice and straight in front. And again, breathing in, bend your knees, arms go back. Try not to round the upper back, so try and keep nice and long. And exhale, pushing into the heels and raising the arms up. Withdraw in. Let's do 4 more. Inhaling and exhale. Inhaling, bending the knees. Now start to activate through your core and exhale. As you push the floor away with your feet, your ribs draw in, your belly draws in. And 3 more. Inhaling, nice and long, hips go back, and exhaling, pushing the floor away. 2 more. Inhaling and exhale, pushing the floor away. And 1 more. Inhaling and exhale, pushing the floor away, reaching your arms up. Good, and then bring the hands in front of you with the palms together, like this. And then start at number 8. So lying down, number 8 in front of you. You can make the movements quite small, but try not to bend your elbows because you want to try and move this whole area of your body. That's it. So the movement might be quite small in front of you. Notice that when you bring the arm out to the side, how your obliques start to activate. That's it, you got it. So just a little to the side so you can see a bit better. Like a lying down, number 8. If you're feeling you got a little bit more space, eventually you can try to make them a little bit bigger. Good, number 8. Good, and then change direction the other way around. So out to the side, and then back in, out to the side, back in. The elbows will want to bend, so try to keep them straight. Good, just another 2, and 3, good, well done everyone. And 1, well done. Bring the arms down, give them a little shake out the arms, and then bring the arms out to the side, hold them nice and wide. We're going to take the stretch out through the fingertips. Make sure you've got space next to you. We're going to take a little bend, bring the arms down, bend the elbows, and then push into your left foot and lift up the right leg just for a moment. See if you can hold it, and then bring the foot slowly down. Bend your knees, and then push into your right foot. You can also just lift the heel if you're feeling it's challenging, or just lift the leg. And again, bending your knees, bend the elbows, and then breathe out to find that little moment of balance. Try not to lift the shoulders up. And again, bending the knees, and find the moment of balance. Good, and 3 more. Breathing in, and exhale, push down to your standing leg. Don't let the shoulders come up, so long through the arms. And 2 more. Good, that's it. That's sometimes we wobble. And last one, good, don't worry. And out to the side. Well done. And then coming back down. So the balances in the beginning might be a little bit challenging because we haven't activated the core a lot. So we're just feeling into this little moment of balance. So we're going to go into plies and relevés. Hands onto your hips. Bend your knees a little bit so that your knees come a little bit forward and you're not pushing the hips back. So it's different from the squat. You're just bending your knees a little and then push into the floor and see if you can transfer the weight into the balls of the feet to lift up, pushing up through the crown of the head. If this is challenging, maybe hold on to a table or something, bend the knees just a little, draw the navel in, and then pushing up through the balls of the feet. 4 more, heels down, bend the knees just a little bit so the weight goes backwards, and then pushing up through the crown of the head. Don't let the shoulders come up. Again, 3 more, bend your knees, and activate your core, push up through the crown of the head. That's it, bend the knees, and straighten a little bit and push up, transfer the weight. And last one, bend the knees, and keep the chest drawn in, don't push your chest out. Good. Let's try the same with the arms, or you can just do 2 or so more. Bend the knees, and then try and bring your arms up as you come to tiptoes. Good. Stretching out Relax your shoulders a bit, Audrey. Mom, relax your shoulders. That's it. And then bend the knees, bring the arms forward, as if you're holding a big beach ball. And then Ruth is very dark, so I'm not sure in your space. You're like a silhouette. And then again, bending your knees. Try it out, good. And then last one, lift it up and see if you can just hold it. You can keep the hands on your hips if that's easier. Hold it up on the tiptoes. Find a little moment of balance. Good. Well done. Breathe here. Keep drawing the navel inwards. And then bring the heels back down. Let's walk out through the feet. So, walking out through the feet. Lifting up one heel, sideways, you can see. Pushing up first and then changing. Pushing up first, then changing. Pushing up first, then changing. So you're massaging up your feet. They're usually always in shoes, so nice massage. Working also the muscles in your foot. Good. If you're feeling quite comfortable here, you can start to lift up the opposite arm to the opposite leg. So opposite arm, so left leg is bent, right arm comes up, and again changing, and extend the arms. Changing, and one arm reaches up, the other extends back. And again, changing and changing. So it's like you're marching. Changing an elegant march. Breathing in and out in your own time. That's it. Do another 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Good. Release the legs. Give the legs a little shake. Good. From here, bring the feet together, toes touching and your heels touching. Hands by your side, and you can place your hands on your hips as well. Good. Now we're going to work into the inner legs. So the, was it wrong? Abductors are these ones. Okay, so from here, we're going to just turn out our right foot. I think this is your left. So if you're mirroring me, it's your left, my right. Good. So from here, squeeze your glutes together, squeeze your inner legs together, and then start to just turn out your heel, so your toes to the side, keeping the heels together, and feel what that does in your inner legs, and then bring the leg back in. Do it 5 more times. Squeeze the leg out to the side, throw the toes, and then bring it back in. And squeeze the leg together so the foot turns out, and you're going to bring it back in. 3 more. Squeezing it out, and bring it back in. You're not turning with your upper body, so it's just your leg. The rest stays forward. And back in, and squeeze out. Notice what happens to the leg. And back in. Let's do the other side 6 times. Squeeze the leg out. Keep adapting the leg. And back in. Squeeze the leg out. The foot. Number 3. Squeeze the leg together. 3 more. Squeezing the leg together. The toes turn out. 2. And back in. And 1. And back in. Let's do both at the same time. Here we go. The toes turn out to the side, squeezing the legs together, and bring them back in. And again. Toes turn out to the side, and then bring the leg back together. And squeeze the legs together as your toes turn out. Bring them back together. 2 more. Point the toes to the side as your legs squeeze together. Bring them back in. Last one. Keep them here. So the toes are turned out. Your heels are together. Your legs are pressing together. And we're going to start to lift up a little bit through the heels, but you're going to keep the heels squeezed together. So you're not coming into this, but you're squeezing the heels together and just lifting the heels just a little to come off the floor. So you're pressing up through the crown of the head. Squeeze the heels together as you lift up and come back down. Engage your core and again, lift up a little bit and come back down. 2 more. Lift up, squeezing the heels together, coming back down. And 1 more. Lift up, squeeze the legs together. Hold it here. Hold it up and do tiny little pulses. Pulsing down for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Well done. And then just bend the knees and give it a little shake. So I hope you felt this right here in the inner leg. Haha, good. All right, let's get a little bit moving. So we're going to come to the end of your space, and you're going to take little steps forward. So be mindful that when you're stepping forward, you're not stepping with your knee beyond your toes. You want to step in a way that you bend your back leg and then pushing back. The more you step forward, the lower you can get. So depending on how you feel, you make it your right way. So you can make it small and then just push the floor away with your foot to come back. We're going to do 6 times one leg, and then we're going to do 6 times the other leg. So we're not going to do alternating in this beginning. So same leg. If you want a little bit more, you can also challenge your balance with reaching your arms up and then pushing the floor away. So either with your hands on your hips or arms forward. I want to do the arms forward. Let's start together. Here we go. Right leg steps forward. Steps forward. Reach your arms up. Activate your glutes and push the floor away as you exhale. Number 2, stepping forward, bend your back knee and push the floor away. Number 3, lifting your arms up, relax your shoulders and push the floor away. And 4, arms reach up. Hello, Anna. And push the floor away. We just started this exercise. And 5, and push the floor away. And 6, and push the floor away. Let's do the other side. Left leg steps forward, lifting up the arms, bending your back knee, and push the floor away. And 2, make sure the back knee is bent, left knee is over your ankle, push the floor away. And 3, and push the floor away. And 4, that's it. You can alternate, and if you want, push the floor away. And 4, last one. And 6, good. And release. Now we're going to come to a little twisting movement. So from here we're going to step 1 foot forward, bring the arms up, and then just open to the side. Oops, that's a bit wobbly as you can see. Bring yourself back together and push the floor away. Now we're going to alternate. Left leg forward, reach your arms up, open your arms to the left, bring them back up, and push the floor away. You can also do this with your hands on your hips. One leg steps forward, right leg. You're twisting to the bent leg, come back to center, and pushing the floor away. Other leg, stepping forward, twisting to the bent leg, coming back to center, and push the floor away. Keep going. Just take a few more in your own time. Try to keep the balance. Take it slower if you need to. So if you're doing a small step, you're just doing a tiny little twist, keeping active in your legs, then come to center. So it doesn't have to be a big movement, but it can if you want. Big step, back to center, and pushing the floor away. Good. Let's do 2 more each side if you like. Good. Use your breath with it. No straining in the neck. Okay, do another round. And then finish the one you're on. And let's come back to center. Well done. Good. And then from here, release your arms. Let's take some nice squats. So activating our glutes. We're going to reach our arms up. Again, inhaling here. Hold it here for a moment. Feeling your legs. Try to put the weight a little bit into the heels. Hips are back. And from here, moving sideways, just see if you can do arm circles. You go forward in one direction. Arms reach up. And exhale out to the side. And arms reach up. And exhale to the side. And 2. Feel that the energy is building up. You might get a little warm. 3. Nice circles. Keep your chin slightly tucked so you're not looking forward with your head. And 4. Good. Arms reach up, straighten the legs. And let's go the other way. Bend your knees again. And then 4 circles. Go sideways, otherwise I'm hitting my wardrobe. And 2. Good. And 3. Little one in the way. And 4. Well done. And release the legs. Your thighs might be burning a little bit. So let's straighten out and shake out the legs. Well done. We're going to come to our roll downs now. Getting slowly towards the floor. So coming to the end of your mat. If you have high blood pressure, if you feel slightly dizzy when you roll forward, you can do an alternative to rolling down. So you might want to just Bend your knees. So mama, maybe you want to do this. But lifting the chest and rounding the back and rolling yourself back up in your own time. You can do that. Otherwise, everyone else, if you want to just start to breathe in and then drop your chin to the chest and then let your arms hang forward, or you can walk the hands down the back, down the legs. Then bend your knees so your hips go back. Draw in a little bit through your core and soften towards the floor. Oop, my headphones are nearly falling out. Good. Once you're down here, if it feels nice for you, you can maybe rock a little bit side to side. Maybe you'd like to hold your elbows. Just see what feels right for you at this time. And when you're again ready, make sure your head is soft so you can give it a little gentle nod, yes or no. Release the arms and again roll yourself up by pulling your hips slightly back, stacking everything on top of each other. If you were doing the cat-cow curl, just do a few in your own time. Good. And again, release the shoulders, roll them back when you're up. And then again, chin to chest. Let's just do 2 more. Really slowly feel that the weight of your head can soften forward. You're bending your knees, your belly draws in. Baby's getting a hug and a cuddle. That's it. And once you're down, you can again take a little moment to stretch out the back and the hamstrings. Maybe by rocking a little bit. And then again, rolling yourself slowly up. Keep activating your glutes a little bit. Draw the navel in. Feel how you're opening up all the way up to the ceiling. That's it. Roll your shoulders back. And one more time when you're ready. You're rolling yourself down. And then we're going to come down onto the floor. So I'm going to change the camera. Which will be now. Actually, when you're rolling down. It's the joys of self-filming. Can't edit at the moment. My phone's full. Okay, once you're down. Okay, let's come onto the floor. I'm going to go here. The picture. Yes, brilliant. Okay, so coming into a tabletop position. Does she want to join, Anna? She's like, oh, join. Okay, bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. Make sure that you're, if you're hypermobile a little bit, like I am a little bit, make sure that you're not pushing into your elbow joint so that your eyes of your elbows are pointing slightly outwards. That way you're stacking your joints on top of each other and not pushing here into the elbow joint. So elbows out to the side. And then from here, activate through the core. Find the length through the spine and see if you can just soften the lower back just a little and push a little into the shoulder, into the hands so that the shoulder blades part just a little, so you have the neutral position of your spine. So you're not tucking yet and you're not sort of trying to push everything in, you're just finding a neutral position. From here, we're just going to start into a cat curl, not yet into a cow. So we're going to breathe in this time